Hello, welcome to Zatu Games. Today we are going to be reviewing Truffle Shuffle from the same design team or team as Point Salad and Calico, two of my favourite games actually. They are very good filler games, and in fact Calico gets me thinking. Does Truffle Shuffle have the same magic? Let's go see how to play and find out. So Truffle Shuffle is literally a deck of cards and some coin tokens. The coins look like chocolates. Look at that, with the foil peeling off. Not quite good enough to eat. Now, when you set this up, you will be setting it up like that. So 4 face up, 5. And this is why I don't like setting it up, because you have to do loads. But essentially you'll have something like that. A bit like 7 Wonders. Let's just do a mini one here. That one will be that way round, like that. The only difference is when you take this one, for example, these two don't flip. So the only clue you have is the back. Now the back will match the front normally. If we take this one here, so we see that it's this type of truffle and it's this type of truffle on the back. The only thing is you don't know what number is. However, sometimes it will be a special, like this is a wild, this is a take 2 card, so later on in turn you can take 2 instead of settling for just 1. And what you're trying to do is make runs. Let me just find a scoring thing here. So you're drafting cards and you want to get 1 of each colour will get you 3 points, 4 of one colour 3, all the way down to a number set flush. And if you are the first to do so, or first to do so on a round, you're going to get more bonus points, and there's a certain number of bonus points available depending on player count. And that is it really. The back of the player aid has the guide to the special abilities, and the cards are good quality. The artwork is fine, you know, it's good, you know what it is, it's not bad, it's just not particularly, for me, exciting. And then they're all numbers 1 to 5, I believe it is. Yeah, 1 to 5. So that's what you're looking at for Truffle Shuffle. Very simple to play. Let's go see what I thought. Truffle Shuffle is a mechanically solid game, a game that looks really nice with all the pictures of the truffles, or chocolates as I would call them, and for me was a bit of a disappointment. And I think when I've kind of reflected on it and looked at the times I've played, the disappointment comes in the collection of the sets, in what you're actually collecting, because it's all kind of number based, it's all stuff that I've seen before, and it doesn't have that clever twist that the games from Flat Out Games that I've played so far have. Point Salad has that clever you know, do you use the card as a vegetable or do you use it for potential point scoring? Calico has this scoring system that just melts your brain. You read the rules, you think, I've got this, and then you play it and you're like, I'll put this here, but if I put this here, then that messes up everything else. And Truffle Shuffle doesn't really have any of that for me. It's fairly straightforward. Added to that, the setup time for the type of game it is. You're going to lay out so many cards, and some are face up, some are back face down, and you're laying them out like 7 Wonders Duel, except you're doing much more, many more cards than that, and you're doing that 3 times a game, and so those things really kind of affected my enjoyment. Now, I think there are definitely people who will absolutely love this game, who will find Truffle Shuffle incredibly fun, quick and compelling. For me, I just wanted something more than just number sets and colour sets. I wanted something, I don't know, a bit cleverer, I guess. The player interaction is quite good. You can obviously take stuff that people want, and if you take something, then it's going to flip over, it's going to give people access to, not flip over, that's 7 Wonders, but it's going to give people access to stuff that's potentially good for them, and you kind of can see what they're going for by what they take. There is also the race to get the bonus coins as well, which can make the difference in the game. The components are good, the art is good, the replayability, I would say, is short term. There's definitely some replayability there. Mid to long term, you're looking at kind of, it's gonna be the same thing. Yes, the differences are gonna be there, but there's enough cards that you're always going to try and go for those higher scoring ones when they present themselves. So long-term replayability, mid to long-term, is probably suffering around there. The game was fun. It's not that I didn't have fun with it. It's just afterwards I wasn't left with that kind of feeling that I would remember this game in the same way that I remember Point Salad and Calico. So it's in comparison to the team's other work that Truffle Shuffle really suffers for me. Having said that, if you are new to games, if you have not played lots of games with poker-ish, Yahtzee-ish scoring set collection mechanics, then you will find a lot to like here. The game is simple yet provides player interaction, and does provide those moments of satisfaction when you take a risk and it comes off in your favour. I really like the way the special cards are disguised as other truffles. So when you're taking one that's face down, you hope for a number, but sometimes you turn it over as a special move, which can really help you. So there are some clever touches here. And I think new players, particularly players who love filler games, definitely, and players who like those lighter end games are going to find a lot to like here. If, like me, you're looking for that little bit extra, then you might want to look at Point Salad or Calico instead. Thanks very much for watching. Do like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and remember to hit the little bell so that you get notified of all our new content. We are also on Twitch, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at Zatu Games. Go and follow us there. We're putting out lots of content, blogs, live videos and streams, both of video games and of board games. Thanks very much again, and we will see you next time.